North Georgia taking on the 13th-ranked Cougars of Columbus State tonight in Memorial Hall, and a thrilling overtime win, 73-70. What a game, Walker. As we look at this one, huge play on both sides. It was a game touched with a bit of emotion. We'll get to that a bit later, but a huge, important ball game for North Georgia, taking on a Cougar team that coming in had not lost a Peach Belt game.
Yeah, on that two-game skid for the Nighthawks, losing two close games to Augusta, and then Clayton State coming back, having to claw back, trailed almost the entire way until about 3 minutes left in the fourth when they finally tied the game at 61. Of course, the highlight coming. They clawed their way back in despite all the distractions that happened during the game. Ended up doing enough to send it to overtime, got that big defensive stop we talked about, and then played overtime. Probably the best basketball they've played in about a week in overtime.
What a contest in this one. Let's go to the highlights. And, of course, Kelsey Hutchins has been a mainstay all season long. A big three early in this one in the corner.
And that's not the only three she hit. She hit quite a few tonight.
Jordan Livesay, leading three-point shooter on the team, 50% on the season. And then Molly Rainwater, this one just before the half.
How good has her shooting been lately, Craig?
Amazing. Julie McKee with an important basket here, second half, and then the basket that would tie it at 61. This game was not tied until 3 minutes to go, 3:20 in fact, in the ball game. The Nighthawks would not take the lead until just over 2 minutes to go in regulation. It would wind up in overtime, and the final score 73-70. How important is this win for the Nighthawks? Puts them at 4-3 in conference play. More importantly, prepares them for going on the road 3 in a row away from home.
Pembroke, Francis Marion, then back to Clayton State a week from Saturday to try and avenge that loss. What's kind of lost in the box score, you see Kelsey Hutchins with 28 points. Sierra Jackson gets her 9th double-double of the year, but more impressively, a career-high 20 rebounds.
Think about that. 20 rebounds.
And that's not a typo. That's 16 defensive rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. It took her a while to finally get that 10th point. She had 9 for I don't know how long. She finally hit a free throw to put it over to 10. But a great game from Sierra, a great game from the Nighthawks, 4 in double figures, exactly what they needed to do before hitting the road for 6 for the next 7.
We do want to send out our thoughts and prayers to Columbus State head coach Jonathan Norton, who suffered a heart attack during the second half of this ball game. Was taken to Northeast Georgia Hospital Medical Center and is in stable condition. But again, our thoughts and prayers are with him in his recovery from the heart attack suffered during tonight's ball game. Leading scorer for the Nighthawks, 28 points for Kelsey Hutchins, the aforementioned double-double by Sierra Jackson. Nighthawks improve to 12-4 overall, 4-3 in Peach Belt Conference play, courtesy of the overtime win, 73-70 over Columbus State.